Di ma'am, kasi yesterday, kanunyan niya ang president, diba? And then Secretary Rex, this was brought up, yung problem of the last mile of bringing aid to people who need it the most. So how is the LGU handling this now?
I think the LGU is trying to just establish a more effective system, no, that would allow us to distribute relief at a faster pace, no, because I think that's what the people really are clamoring now, no, na relief is so slow, and also now the local government unit has resumed work for all employees, so we have additional manpower to help us with the packing, the distribution. So I really believe that today we will be able to do much better than how we did the past 2 days.
Pero ma'am, kamusta ang inyong employees? Kasi they're also victims of this earthquake, right?
Yeah, actually, that's the reason why we didn't actually ask them to come back to work right away, is to give them enough time, no, to really stay with their families, to make sure first that their families were safe, secure, and that, pwede na sila, they can come back already to work. But now kasi the demand for, faster response is there. So we really have I was actually asking them, pwede ba Monday na lang? But the rest said, no, we cannot do it anymore. The burden talaga is too heavy. So we need to bring in people to help.
I guess sila na po ang ni usa na po.
Yeah, and we're also embarrassed to ask for volunteers bitaw from outside, because I was telling them volunteers should be the last resort. We should do it ourselves, then volunteers to augment us lang. But I cannot, ask volunteers to come without asking you first to come and work with us. Yeah.
Ma'am, of course, your city is among the worst.
Yes, yes, yes.
Actually sa
Yes.
earthquake, no? How are we with the housing and shelter issue also? Di ba kayo nagkahadlok mo balik sa ilahang mga house?
So, there are 2 issues with that, no? Some really lost their homes because, of course, the earthquake, and some are just fearful to go back to their homes because they're not they don't feel secure going back home. So, what we're doing is that for those who are just afraid of going back home, the DOH has actually organized psychosocial sessions and counseling to address mental health concerns, mental health issues surrounding the earthquake, and this is going to happen on Saturday, so we're preparing for that as well. For those who lost their houses, the SHUD was already here actually. They've been hastily asking us not so that we can work on something for the people, and those that are outside on the roads, the DPWH has already organized a tent city for now, establishing a tent city as a temporary shelter for those who don't want to go back to their homes or have lost their homes.
How many na people? Determine na tang location.
Sa karon they're proposing sa Kogon, sa katong 20-hectare property.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how long do we envision this to stay yung tent city?
We really hope that they will be able to go back home as soon as possible, no? Because living in a tent city is uncomfortable as well. There are other issues, being in a tent city. So I'm not even really very sure if they're willing to stay there. I mean, of course, they're saying now we need to do it, but I think the important thing is that we have provision for them for homes, temporary shelters. People can't say na we're not providing them with safe, secure housing as of the moment lang. But we're really hoping that we can, come up with something more permanent for them. Good.
Ma'am, this will obviously not be just the weekend for you. This
Yes.
will be a long-term
Yes, yes,
for your
yes.
handle. So, ikaw as the LCE, what are you thinking about now? What do you foresee the city will need in the coming months, actually, not just weeks?
Yeah. I think really we would be needing the support of the national government to reestablish especially our government centers. No, our city hall is really broken. Our port is cannot be used na. Even our bus terminal can't be used. So I think that's what's really very important to us. Of course, we have housing issues as well. So now we're really having concerns about where are we going to conduct business. So now we're really actually trying to set up already.
Temporary.
Yeah, mga prefab container offices na lang siguro. So we have to do things at the same time. So yeah, the concern of having to do things at the same time at a fast pace is there. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.